Welcome in, everybody. This is Doors to Divinity, Chapter 4, Episode 2. Last time, the Fram Fam have found themselves in... You are always the Fram Fam, forever, until the day you die. The Fram Fam has been apprehended by Elder Lich Galmar, who serves Rin the Nightwalker, the Lord of Cannibalism and Decay. They are now inside of a compound below a very large statue in the Shadowlands. They have recently undergone severe torture by the occupants of this compound. However, they have managed to kill a few of the horrifying shadow creatures here, the hateful wraiths, but they're still imprisoned. They have taken several levels of exhaustion during their time inside of the prison, and they are now bound in chain against the walls of their cells. They have recently discovered that that Ilir Nairne was communicating via the sending stone. It is now stuck or wedged between the tiles inside of the dungeon that they're living in. They're trying to reach it with a mage hand, but they've had some luck. Let's see. Did you acquire it?
I think Brillis did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Brillis did get it.
Yeah, I thought we ended it with like Brillis getting a hold of Ilir and telling him basically what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys discovered that Ilir Nairne reported that they won the war against the Red Dragon. Or the dragons.
I remember that. I remember you telling us that he won the war against the dragons, which is huge for us because this was kind of a wake-up call to us, being that the person that we're ultimately after and like trying to stop, this is his subordinate, and his subordinates are just clapping us. Granted, we're exhausted and chained and whatever, but with Galmar gone, we should be able to, like, you know, break out. And honestly, had we had like weapons and potions and stuff, we probably would have been able to, but we went about it in a stupid way, and now we're paying the consequences.
Now you are paying the consequences. So, you have the sending stone. I'm going to let you guys start from there. What are you communicating to Ilir? Are you... I'm going to give you each one action before the next thing happens.
Well, I think Brillis had told him the situation.
Yeah.
And he had told us that he had
Brillis
killed
told
the
him all the
dragons.
stuff. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
think he was like trying to maybe organize a rescue party of sorts.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if he has a phantom quartz. I also know for a fact that I don't know how the teleport points work or the portals work, but the portal we entered through is like half a day's journey from here,
Yes.
right?
He tells you that he's on his way. I'm coming to help you guys. And then the communication shuts off. You can roll an intelligence check to remember if there was a phantom quartz at the Cloud Coast. You would have seen it.
I actually
you know.
remember that. I'm like 90% certain that I do remember you saying that there was one.
I want to know if your character remembers. But yes, as a player, yeah, I did mention that before. That is true.
Okay, what do I roll?
Is it a check or a saving throw?
Saving throw.
Pretty sure
For
I
what?
rolled disadvantage for both.
Intelligence saving throw. Remember, you have exhaustion, so account for that if you're rolling a saving throw. I don't know what level you are.
Yeah, I'm level 4.
You definitely rolling
two
disadvantage.
levels away from death.
I'm level 2, so...
I don't know if Brillis went to the Cloud Coast. Did you?
Net 20!
He did not.
Well, that's also he didn't, and that's also why he rolls a 5.
Exactly. So you wouldn't know. You're just kind of listening to everybody else who's saying, yeah, definitely. And then Ruin is, did you go to Cloud Coast, Ruin?
Ruin did.
Yeah. Okay. So
Thorolf did not.
Thorolf did not. But Thorolf is sure about it being there. And Brillis is not sure.
Hey, Greg told me stories about it. I was having huggy time with other people. He told me stories of the Cloud Coast.
You do remember Ruin, and you are certain that Ilir Nairne is on his way. I'm going to give you DM inspiration because you feel a glimmer of hope building inside of you. That perhaps one day you will escape this place and marry Kamaji.
That one day is today.
So,
Wait, so
Brillis, let's start with you. What are you doing for your action this turn? You can talk to the guard, or you could do whatever you want.
I mean, I think Brillis is just gonna... Because we went through all this just to get the stone where the guard can't see us doing it, so like Brillis is just gonna kind of stone using his mage hand like under the bed. So the mage hand's still out, but Brillis is hiding it so that it's like maybe under the sheet here.
Okay. Go ahead and
A lot
roll.
of trouble to get it.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. You have advantage because he's walking in at a distance when you're putting it under the sheets. He does not notice it. He has no reason to be looking around, so you did pass his passive perception. And he comes up to your cell, not knowing that you've hidden this object under the sheets. He looks at you and he says, "I'm going to give you one last time. Tell me the location of the artifact from Kaldea."
Maybe I'm gonna tell you again there, friend. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, and you will tell me. Go ahead and roll.
Gosh, you seem really sure of yourself there.
Oh, I'm sure
What?
of many things. He takes his hand and he sort of raises it a bit from his waist up to his shoulder. And you feel yourself roll a perception check first off. Everyone can roll this.
perception.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so we try. One sec. I accidentally deleted my character. And start off with disadvantage.
You are surrounded by a very intense experience. You're looking at your family. They're petrified. They're standing in front of you. Your wife, her nose has been chipped off, if you remember that from the last session. And the person that's there, the executioner, he has like a hood over his head. It's all black and you can't see his face. He raises his axe above his shoulders. And then the white says, "Tell me the location."
Would he be able to show me that if he doesn't have the sending stone?
Yes, that's a good point. But I'm saying this time he's using a casting implement to create an illusion. Okay. It's not really an illusion, but he's put you there, almost like you are experiencing it in real time. He's not just letting you look into it now. You actually feel like you are there.
Sounds like phantasmal force.
No, there. If there's one thing that I learned in this gosh darn prison, pardon the language there, friend, I said not to trust a single thing you show me.
Very well. You may chop her arm off. The executioner swings the axe down and chops your wife's left arm off. The arm falls to the ground as pieces of her fingers shatter. Her expression remains unchanged. Very well.
Time you showed me my wife and kids, they were not even real there. You know, I don't believe a word you're saying or a thing you're showing me.
He goes over to Ruin. Now, do you want to see your friend's wife destroyed? Tell me the location of the artifact.
Wait, but do I know?
You know. You know the artifact.
I know?
The artifact is on the ship in the harbor of Stoneguard.
Ruin's
What did I
pretty
walk-
stupid though.
Yeah, I'm pretty stupid. Not like Grizzlog level stupid, but not a smart goblin. Pretty normal, actually.
You're-
Pretty normal.
Your perception checks, by the way, Brillis, you think that was your wife. You believe that. And everybody else sees you experiencing this and believes that you're under some kind of like spell or something. That you appear to be elsewhere. Like they see your body, but you're reacting as if the environment is in front of you.
So I'm gonna say that Brillis believes he's there, but believes they're trying to trick him again somehow, even though he like feels he's there.
Sure.
I wanna ask, like,
Hey, if I tell you.
Well, I guess with the failed perception, you think it's your wife. That is the failure.
Because like the whole thing with Brillis is he's already learned that they're not they're every time they've told him it was the.
That's true.
I think
Yeah.
perception would be more just like he thinks he's there.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I feel
That's
like
fair.
I feel like also since they've already tricked him once, like they've already pulled the switcheroo on the family move once, like I feel like he would not believe, or he would at least have advantage on that roll or something, you know, because like, or
I'll give you advantage on it. Yeah, I'll give you advantage on the roll.
just because he's literally been tricked already by this exact same thing.
True.
All right, I don't know where. Let's see, perception.
That's close to the same. I don't remember where it was. You had an 8, I think. So it was a little bit better, but not good enough to know anything else. To you, the experience feels real. But you have been tricked in the past,
it
so
feels
maybe
like
you're
I'm there, and
conflicted.
It feels like I'm in a place. So maybe like I just doubt it. Like I don't know for sure if it's really them or not, but I'm gonna say like, okay, I'm not gonna give in, and maybe you're trying to trick me, maybe not.
Okay, very well.
Full of doubts.
Ru-
But I'm still gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell you.
Ruin, I'm gonna actually change what he says to you. Your fears were watching your wedding collapse, right? Like something with it was the wedding with Kamaji. Is that correct?
yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a perception check on the illusion or the spell that's happening to you.
Perception. Yeah. 21.
Okay. In this vision, Kamaji is marrying Marge.
What the fuck?
That stupid bitch.
No, this is hurtful because Marge actually is the first person Ruin get along in this teen party.
I know. That's why it feels like a stab. But you rolled a 21, and you realize that it's not really Marge because the way that Marge's face looks is sort of distorted and incorrect. There's a few different details that you notice that are just not right, and you realize that maybe this is not
I'm so
not
glad
true.
you're marrying me instead of Ruin there.
All right. You know what? If that's the case, man, but fuck, shit.
Do you have any actions that you want to use right now? You can do one thing for your turn here. before we keep going?
I kind of want to. I can. I got -2 in charisma. Oh, this is bad. I gotta just pretend I'm very hurt. Like, no, fuck you.
Do you not
Do you not
have any levels of exhaustion?
I got level 2.
Okay, so you should have disadvantage on all ability checks, and your speed is halved too. So that perception check should be with a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So it becomes 13.
So you believe it. You believe that Marge has betrayed you, and so has Kamaji.
But it sounds so weird because so even it's I believe it. So what time is like the future or
It's
what?
in the future, yeah. You actually see them. You see them. They've walked up to the altar of this very strange looking building. There's like these really large pipes that are like vertical pipes in a row, and there's like this some kind of instrument or perhaps like you're not sure what it is. You've never seen it before in your life, but there's somebody over there sitting on a bench in front of it and playing music from it. It sounds very kind of like ominous and deep. Basically, I'm describing an organ. And the music is filling the church. Something you've never seen as a character. And around you, you see all these people in attendance. There's these like strange looking people with these like pointed ears. And then all of your friends are there in attendance. And you're standing at the back of the room looking at Kamaji as he leans in to kiss Marge. And everyone is cheering.
I mean, so being that it's like a vision from the future, and Ruin realizes that, I mean, Ruin wouldn't be mad at Kamaji and Marge. They'd probably just try to prevent it from happening, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I will say I will let you roll an insight check on your environment just to get an idea about where you are and like what the relevancy is.
Inside, but still disadvantage, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah. Still 13. Fuck.
13. The place is like you when you look outside the windows, you see smoke rising from these like really large exhaust pipes on tops of buildings, and there's the sound of like metal clinking in a rotation. It sounds like gears moving, like.
Oh, gears moving.
Yeah, gears moving. There's also like the sound of like what appears to be like a roaring engine, probably in the background. It's in the distance, but it sounds very peculiar to you as a character from this world.
Wait, what do you mean? You mean like I cannot tell what's that?
Like you would have never heard these sounds or had these experiences before, so they would sound very strange to you.
Oh, it's a train. It must be a train. I don't know. Or ship. All right.
You've been
So
on
I
a
know
ship.
nothing. I
Okay.
mean like spaceship. All right.
You want to do anything?
Nah, I'm gonna just drown in the depression.
Draft.
Fuck
Draft
this.
depression.
Fuck my life.
Okay, he moves over to Kamaji's cell next. You have to remind me again what your fear was. I forgot about yours. It was something to do with
What was
cooking.
my fear? I forgot what it was too.
I remember your fear is like you fear you become the monster.
Ah, right.
Oh
Because
yeah,
you learn
I fear that I give in to like searching for power and become that which I hate most by my search for more knowledge leads
Okay.
me down the dark path.
Roll a perception check.
Well, first off before he even comes over here, like I want to like I can like see what he's doing, hear what he's doing. I'm also the most exhausted person here, I think, with 4 levels of exhaustion.
Cat.
So I'm gonna kind of play like I'm unconscious, or I don't know if I'm willing to roll a perception or performance check for that, or I also am 4 levels of exhaustion deep. So
Okay. Well, you're not unconscious at 4 levels of exhaustion.
you're not.
Yeah.
So can I
You could roll performance.
check, I guess?
Yeah, you could roll performance.
To play like I'm passed out. Disadvantage though.
This will be an
Ooh.
active perception roll. He knows that you're awake,
Damn
and
it. I rolled pretty good with the disadvantage too.
that was pretty good. And he makes
Damn.
he forces this spell on you regardless.
Yeah, I
And
mean, honestly, like if he just cast it on me anyway, it would have just worked anyway. Seems
Okay.
like.
so in your vision, you start out falling through the Silspore passage. When you look off to the side, you see these lumbering shadow beings larger than mountains that exist on the other side of this space that you're occupying. As you fall through the Silspore passage, you find yourself standing in front of all these different kinds of stones. You can roll an insight check on the stones. They've been arranged in a circle around you. You take some strange creature, you look down at your hand, and this creature is like, let me go, please let me go, please. And you look at it, it's this like mushroom being. Please, don't sacrifice me. Please, you can stop this. It's within your power. And you take it over to this fire and you toss it into the fire. And suddenly, like, it goes poof. There's like this cloud of smoke. And then around you, you see all of these vines, like mycelial vines that are growing around this circle of stones. And they begin to touch the altars and then wrap around the stones themselves as they open up a hyph gate in front of you at the center of this, like above this fire. And suddenly you see one of those lumbering shadows begin to enter from the other side. And the vision is gone.
I don't have any illusions of grandeur or power.
You feel
Just
very
me bringing it
powerful.
back.
You do. Because, but I don't want to say any more than that. You feel like the intention there is that you're summoning something that's very dark and dangerous with the intent to wield it. I don't want to say any more what happens after that. I'll save that for another vision, another time.
But my I could feel like my own like confidence and
Yes.
and,
Yep. You
and,
think
like,
you're controlling it by summoning.
Yeah, and my own like anticipation of the power to come. Maybe there's some like diagrams on the wall, like a device to like siphon power off of it to like reach like deityhood.
Something like that. Yes. All I can say is that you feel that you are in control of it, and that your summoning it will. You think that it will obey you as it comes through. There's like this darkness, and you just feel this like unbelievable power in front of you.
So I have to roll a perception check to see if I know if it's him manipulating my mind or if it's like me having a spirit vision type of thing.
Yes.
Wait.
It's an illusion.
Oh God.
It's an illusion. It is definitely an illusion, and none of the things that you are all seeing are real.
Wait. What?
But you rolled a 1.
Oh. Yeah, that's telling. Okay, actually, I was thinking it was going to go the opposite way. I was going to be like, oh, Kamaji's going to, like, prep for, like, capturing a dark deity, like, being and, like, do all this research on his own. But now that I know that it's an illusion and he's trying to... I'm going to be like, I'm just going to use...
No, your character thinks it's an illusion.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think it vehemently, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, correct.
I understand what's happening, but
Okay,
I'm
cool,
just
cool.
playing in character.
I got you.
I'm gonna yell out, It's all fake. It's all fake. And then I'm just like spitting up and like drooling on myself because I can barely even muster the like breath in my lungs to get that out loud enough. Like, I'm
Okay.
just like spittling all over my chest.
He
We
comes
hear that,
over
right?
here. You do hear it, yeah. He's frothing at the mouth. He's trying to break the chains off the wall, but every time he just gets a little bit more worn thin from his exhaustion. He then goes over to Thorolf. Thorolf, you have to remind me. Had to do with hugs, I believe. You had no arms or something?
His fear is that he fails King. His biggest, well, I mean, that was the joke, but his biggest fear is that, like, he lets King Rig down and Rig gets killed by assassins, or you know, Rig's in mortal danger because he, like, slacked off.
Yes, in this vision, you see that
What-
all of your friends have had their arms cut off, and nobody, including yourself, can hug anyone.
And Rig is hanging from a ledge and needs somebody to just hug him to pull him up.
But everyone's arms are gone except for Rig, and everyone's like all the bad
Yes.
guys are hugging Rig, and I can't stop them.
They're all hugging Rig around the waist, like leaning on him on the cliff, pulling him down. And
Yeah.
nobody can grab him. You're trying to bite his fingers.
There's no way to pull him up. But roll a perception check. You see King Rig, the enemies finally pull him and yank him off the cliff. When he falls down through a Silspore passage and into the mouth of one of the shadow deities as he's consumed whole.
I do love
It's
how
the woods. It's all huggy time.
I like how it goes from the most like cryptic, like dark vision to that.
It's an insight into Thorolf's mind.
I mean, like Brillis's was
Bodyguards,
super
I
dark.
guard very seriously.
Yes. True.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to Rig next. Your fear was Helga?
Rig's got a few fears, but his biggest fear is just that he's going to die before his son gets to meet him, and the kingdom will fall.
Yes.
So, kind of a joint thing. He'll let everyone down, both the kingdom and his son.
And in this vision, you see Kamaji. You have died, but you're watching it from like a bird's eye view. And you see Kamaji approaching the kingdom as he takes out his knife and kills your son. There's like a shadow in Kamaji's eyes as he sits on the throne.
Whoa.
And he forces Helga to bend the knee to him and capitulate the city.
Oh.
And then, on top of it, when Prince Elmond sees that Rig has died, he kills himself. This is the dark vision that you witness.
Oh,
Roll an insight check.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Insight or
who?
perception?
Hey,
We could do
killed-
perception first.
I killed his son.
It seems very real. Or no, sorry, what did I
Wait.
say earlier? This is an illusion to you. That's what I told Kamaji, correct? Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like that we're rolling bad and you're telling us that it's an illusion when I'm doing really horrible things. I don't like this. I don't like it.
Roll insight.
Who? Yeah, Rig, right?
I'm gonna say you don't notice anything else about the vision with that roll. He then comes over to to Elmond, and he's going to roll perception. He rolls a nat 1. He also thinks it's an illusion. He's convinced that it's an illusion. He casts the magic on Prince Elmond, and Elmond falls to his knees. He's chained, so he can't fall completely, but he is completely limp. The chains have gone taut as he cries out, "No! Rig! No!" And that's what you hear him scream. He's not yet shared the details of his vision. You just see the agony stricken on his face. Now, he then returns to the front of the room and he states, "None of you have told me the location of the artifact. So now it is time for you to die." And he walks out of the room.
I do meditation.
A week goes by. Roll a Constitution saving throw. You can roll meditation if you'd like, East.
How to roll meditation?
You can roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Dude, I roll it so
no.
bad.
All right. That's definitely, Kamaji, you've got another level of exhaustion.
I'm right at the cusp. My
So
speed
I
is
just
now
remembered that
0.
Thorolf has DM inspiration, so I'm going to roll advantage on this for Thorolf because I don't like that nat one.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to be carried out of here.
Everybody else, let's see. Ruin, you failed. You take a level of exhaustion. Everyone else is.
No, that's wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're unable to meditate.
Okay, but Constitution probably success.
That was a success. Same for Thorolf. Same for Brillis and Rig. Let me roll for him. He takes another level of exhaustion that brings him to 2 for Prince Almond. A week has gone by. Kamaji, because of that nat 1, you lose 1 hit point, which knocks you out. You're unconscious.
Holy shit.
But you are stable.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. It's really not a whole lot of difference between 5 levels of exhaustion and being incapacitated.
Okay. A week has gone by.
We haven't heard anything else from Ilir Nairne or anything like that.
I will say, sorry, the week has not completely gone by. A day later, you hear a commotion in the front of the cell in one of the rooms. You guys are open your eyes, just barely, as you see Ilir Nairne walk through.
What the fuck?
Oh my, what's happened to you guys? What are you doing behind these cells? Oh, let me see here.
He unlocks the door. He brings Brillis out. He undoes your chains. You're free now?
Actually, remember last time Brillis became giant for a minute and we said it broke his chain, so he's just been pretending to be chained up this whole time.
That is right. So he walks in to unchain you and realizes that you are already unchained.
Oh, hi there. I just waved, Oh, hi, how's it going there?
Come, lad, I'm so worried about all of you. We must get the others untied and unbound by these silly chains.
He walks over to Ruin and undoes your chains.
Oh, what the hell? Why are you here? Are you real?
Oh, yes, I'm very real, yes. Do you remember me, Ruin? Ruin!
He's like, kind of pats you on the face.
Are you okay?
He brings like a cup of water to your lips.
Drink this, please.
You're barely limp, you're limp and you can't really move well. You've been chained up against this wall. I mean, like, being on your feet is probably a very strange feeling. You're that tired.
Okay.
Come, we must get out. Quickly. I have created a distraction for the gods. Kamaji!
He walks in and I'm just like limp on the in my chains, and like where my head is hanging, there's like a blood stain on the ground from me like coughing up blood, and I'm just like completely like emaciated and like dangling in chains, just like unconscious.
I think we got to get you down from there. Here.
And he hands each of you that he's unbound a greater healing potion. Okay, so
Everyone?
yep. He's going to go all the way around. He goes over to Thorolf.
Oh, Thorolf, come, please. King Rig.
Brings you all out and gets Prince Almond. Everybody gets a greater healing potion.
Drink one.
I'm gonna bring you all over
You know
here.
what? I actually gonna.
I still can't walk,
All right.
so somebody's still gonna need to carry me out.
I will carry you. Don't worry.
Okay.
But my speed is half.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean-
Ilir should probably carry me.
He will carry you out. Yep.
Cause yeah. Right now I have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws. My hit point maximum is halved, and I have a speed of 0.
But what about our weapon, our gear?
You guys have all your gear back, but as you're trying to leave, unfortunately, it seems that the distraction failed, and the enemies have returned at the front gate. Let me grab them real quick.
But we have our gear.
But you have your gear.
I can't move. So whose back am I on for sure? Am I on Ilir's back? Can we clarify that?
You're on Ilir's back.
Okay, that's actually good. That's great. I think this can work.
Good luck to all of you. You were coming from the dungeon, so Ilir will be here, and then the rest of you will be at the door. You can either start in the building, or you can start within 10 feet of the door, which is right where Thorolf is standing. So you can move yourselves around a bit if you want.
Like this?
Yep, or inside the room behind you.
Okay, probably here.
I need to move this. Okay, now I can see everything fully. And just Ilir needs to roll.
So effectively, just for your sake here with Ilir, he's effectively grappling me for mechanics' sake, which basically means he has one arm occupied, and I think it halves his speed.
Okay, so he has one arm occupied. Have speed.
Everyone stick close to me.
I'm gonna double check that too for you.
I rolled 15 too.
Okay, Brillis, you are up.
Oh wait,
Right.
did I need to roll initiative?
It
We-
says you
we
already
all-
did, but if you didn't roll it
Okay.
this time, you can re-roll it.
I don't remember.
Didn't
I
see
don't think
anyone rolled it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us rolled it.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Only
go ahead and
me.
re-roll it then.
Besides,
we didn't roll it on
Ruin.
this time.
Ruin rolled it right there.
Yeah, I rolled it.
Okay.
Wow, Jesus, guys, we are just. This is so bad. The one time we don't roll. Honestly, I hate to be that guy, but we actually like if you have. It's technically an ability check. I'm pretty sure, and we have to roll disadvantage. But we already rolled
yeah.
some shit.
Wait,
Yeah, you do
So
have
this
disadvantage.
initiative-
Brillis doesn't have any levels of exhaustion, so he would be okay to keep his.
oh shit, so...
Roll disadvantage with it.
No! This
I
is
mean, we all
bad.
rolled so bad anyway. It's like
Okay.
it's actually
too
way less
tired.
bad than it has been in the past. We have a leer.
Well, we are going to be starting with Ilir. Ilir is at half speed, and he only has one available arm.
Let me just double. Let me just. I'm like right there and double checking that. I
Okay.
just had to stop.
I need to check something too. Let's see. So he gets level 5 extra attack,
Yep.
and then he's going to
Speed is
have...
halved. I was right.
It's just 1 extra attack at level 5, right? There's no extras.
Everything I said was right. 1 hand is used, and your speed is halved.
Okay. Okay, he is going to move here to go right for the boss. He's going to start out with a stunning strike. 1 key point for that.
19. Ooh.
He's got to make the hit first. There we go. A 29. That hits. Con save for this guy.
You just bring Kamaji to the enemy.
I know, right? He hits them,
It's
and
fun, it's fun.
he stuns them.
Nice.
That's fucking great.
Let me check, though. Hold on.
Giga Chad.
Let me see if there's any immunities. He's not immune to stunned. And then we're going to roll for damage. Is it just 10? Is that right? Looks weird.
I mean, the thing
guess
with
it is,
monks is
yeah.
you hit a lot of times.
Okay. And then he is going to go ahead and do...
And
Hold
10
on.
is not bad. Like, his dice is 1d8.
It's actually
10.
1d10.
Oh, that's 1d10. Oh, fuck.
He's going to use Flurry of Blows.
You should have extra attack too, by the way.
Yep. I'm just doing my bonus action. I get
Okay,
2
gotcha.
more attacks. One
Can
of
he do
those.
this? All by one hand.
12 bludgeoning. Okay, and he takes his extra attack. Hold on a second. I want to do Quivering Palm. I can do that, right?
Oh man,
Can I do that? Can I use Quivering Palm? When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 3 key points to start these. Can I do this as my extra attack?
I don't know what it says.
When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 3 key points to start these imperceptible vibrations, which last blah, 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 blah.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
I just want to make sure that I can use Quivering Palm with my extra attack. But it's a full action. I'm assuming...
What's that? You link it in the chat?
Sure.
Ooh.
Sorry to slow it down a little bit, but I just want to make sure I can use it. I'm not sure that I can, because I think I can do my extra attack and then use this.
It does say if you hit the creature with the unarmed strike.
Right.
Yeah, I think it uses an action.
So I can do this, though, with my extra attack, or no?
I think you can. If you hit it, you can. It just say you hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, yeah. It just says hit. It just says hit. You need
Yeah.
an action to end them.
To end them?
Yeah, so when you hit a creature, you spend 3 points to start the vibrations, which lasts for a
Yeah.
number of days. The vibrations are harmless unless you use your action to end them. To do so, the target. So basically, like, you're gonna punch him right now. It's not gonna do this damage right now.
Right.
You have to hit him and then spend the key points, and then you can spend an action to make him take 10d10 next turn.
Wow. That's so cool. Yeah.
So I'm going to do that for my extra attack. I think I rolled the extra attack already. Yes. Okay. So the
Free
next.
action.
I mean, honestly,
Oh, it's
I
a
think
free
it should
action.
be higher damage.
So then this is going to be, yeah, it's a free action, not a full action. Okay.
Yeah,
then he's going to do.
free action.
So then he's going to do con, which is 17. Let me check something.
D10 is nuts. Yeah, you see,
I guess
you
it's
say
based
you can
on.
choose to. Oh, you say harmlessly.
Just checking one more thing.
I honestly don't think the damage is high enough for a level 17 feature, personally. Just given how this edition of Monk is balanced, I think it should be higher. Personally,
It doesn't say the con save, which is really awkward.
What?
It doesn't list the Constitution saving throw DC.
It's gonna be the same as your stunning strike. It's the same for all of your abilities.
Okay, so it's 19. I have to fix that in the shard. So he is going to fail. So next turn, he will take this. His next turn or next round? What was it again? It was...
No, if this ends, he take the damage.
I missed that line. Holy shit! I missed that whole line. If
What?
if he fails, he just goes to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
I missed that. I thought it was just 10d10 damage. My
Oh
bad.
shit! Yeah, if it fail, it just
Yeah.
go to 0
just
hit
dead.
point. If it's success, it take 10d10 damage. Ooh.
Wow, that's crazy.
So then it goes to... Sorry, that took a really long time. It goes to the Hateful Wraith's turn.
That's OP.
It's going to go...
Wait, so isn't he dead then? Or no?
I have to use the action to stop it, then it happens.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it says the action. Yeah. So then he's going to use the Hateful Wraith goes. It's going to take the advantage to attack. Life drain on Ilir. A 15 to hit. That misses. But he has advantage. So misses. Then it's going to go to Kamaji. You have no speed, but I think you can do stuff.
Yeah, I'm in attack range. I can hit things. I can do stuff. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Blade Song.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Bobby Joe still has a turn.
And legendary actions.
Yeah. But he's also stunned.
He's also stunned.
Yeah, so he can't do shit. He's fucked. Okay, I'm gonna take... I can't do that, never mind. I'm gonna just swing at this wraith behind me with a booming blade strike.
Okay.
I will have disadvantage, so wait for the disadvantage. Oh, wait, actually... Will I have disadvantage? Yeah, I will. 21 to hit!
21 is going to hit.
Okay, the damage that's listed there is actually wrong, because I don't have sneak attack. So it's going to be 14 slashing damage plus... Wow. Rolled decent there. Finally had some decent rolls here and did a little bit of damage with the
Nice.
crazy amount of exhaustion riding on Ilir's back. I'm very happy with that. I honestly didn't think I would be able to do anything in this fight, so that's my turn, and I'm very happy with it.
Okay. Bobby Joe's stunned. It goes to Ruin. Remember, your speed is halved.
Gonna come to here and punch this motherfucker.
You have advantage?
Yes. Wait. You know what? Actually, before that, I gonna just throw my black metal card on this motherfucker. Yeah. 19.
19 hits.
I won't have disadvantage, right?
You have no disadvantage
how many-
because
Saving throw.
How many levels of exhaustion do you have?
Only two.
Okay, then you're good.
Die! This is 24 actually, +1 from throwing fight.
okay, you cut the cards cut through the shadow as it like parts the shadow, and you can see a gap between it. It seems to be fading.
Okay, and I gotta throw a second one. This time, don't use sharpshooter.
It hits.
Easy.
The card
Yeah.
obliterates the shadow. It's gone.
Nice. And then I gonna come to here. Like cover their back.
Okay.
And my bonus action, I gonna use the patient defense.
Okay.
Oh, and that's my turn.
Brillis.
All right, Brillis is going to go after. Yes, Bobby Joe is the closest one. We're going to. Oh no, he has all the stuff. We're going to try abhorrent apparition. So he's going to toss out a really scary gourd, which is going to land around here, only affecting Mama and Bobby Joe.
I love it.
Okay.
So they need to make a wisdom saving throw each.
Okay. A 0
Fails.
and a 21 for Baba Joe.
Alright, that passes. He's only going to take half damage. 27 psychic damage each, and Mama is scared of Brillis.
Okay. He takes half though,
Yeah, so Bobby Joe only takes 13.
and this guy takes the 27. No, Mama.
Oh, hey there. I'm real scary now, you know.
You shouldn't hurt my son.
You see Mama stomps in the ground with both her feet. She raises up her great club, ready to swing it toward Kamaji and Ilir Nairne. Anything else?
She is scared of Brillis, and she can't go closer.
Oh, I thought she had reach, but she does not have reach. She does have something else, though. So she's actually picking up a stone off the ground. But I will put on frightened. Okay. That was Brillis. Prince Almond. Prince Almond is going to...
Also, she's going to have a disadvantage on every attack she does, as long as she can see Brillis.
Okay. Prince Almond is going to go here. Actually, oof, it's going to go here. It's going to rage. And use Gruzlock. I summoned the power of Gruzlock to help me. An 18. It hits. 9 bludgeoning damage. Magical bludgeoning. And then it's going to extra attack. Okay. 13 more damage. And that actually should be an additional 4 for raging. And then it's going to go to Thorolf.
Wait, additional 4? Oh, yeah.
2 per attack.
And another additional 4 for Grizzlax raging.
If only he could
A
rage.
raging spear.
With my silver hammer and flank,
Okay.
I'm going to use my silver hammer. Well, this back. It's huggy time now. All right. First off, it is 21 to hit.
21 hits.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Bang, bang,
But I
I
get double attack because of my. So I'm gonna do that again. 12 to hit.
Advantage.
Oh, that's right.
It's not enough. That
I should have
misses.
had advantage on the other one, which it doesn't do anything. But in case I had a 20, let's see. Just because I am going to action surge, I'm going to take another set of these. So I swing my hammer again.
Advantage. Net 20. There it is. Let's go.
With 1 extra damage.
Oh my god. 8 bludgeoning. At least it's
Double
something.
attack, like, I get 1 more on this.
Okay.
That's a regular 20, and this time I do 8 bludgeoning damage again.
Okay. Got it all.
Huggy time.
Does anybody know? You guys know that the old Petey Pablo song, North Carolina?
No. Maybe I've heard it, but I don't recognize it by the name.
North Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off, spin it around your head just like a helicopter.
What?
No?
I don't think so.
No.
Wow. Okay. I got nothing. Then I had a whole joke, but I can't believe you guys don't know that song. So I'm just not gonna continue with it.
Hey, you cannot blame me.
I don't blame you, East. I don't blame you. I blame the other two though.
That's fair.
And then I'm going to use my second wind to regain some HP.
Okay.
Heal a little bit more. Okay. That's it for Thorolf.
Rig.
Alright. Rig is going to put his hunter's mark on Bobby Joe. And we're going to start shooting with my dwarven great bow. 16 to hit.
16 misses.
And then I get a second attack. 16 to hit again, which is also going to
Whew.
miss.
It sucks. Okay. Damn. Mama's turn. Mama is going to
She's
walk
scared
up.
of Brillis and she can't go forward because she's scared of Brillis.
Okay. Actually, Mama's here. And she's going to pick up the rock and hit Kamaji with it. Nat 20.
He has
Mama's
disadvantage 'cause she's
wrong.
scared of Brillis.
Disadvantage, right? So 11 bludgeoning.
Fuck you, dude. Are
Still-
you kidding me?
Hit you with a rock.
At least it wasn't a
You
critical.
rolled a nat 20 and then you rolled an 18? Okay, oh, I'm dead. I'm
I
just
did
dead.
what I could.
You don't really
Hey.
have to even roll. I'm just
Are you
gonna
sure?
Die.
Wait,
I mean, you can roll, and
he
you have to
hit
roll
who?
really bad. Yeah.
Oh, it was close. It was close.
Damn.
Wait a
use
minute.
my-
Wait a
Hey,
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
uncover
No,
his-
no, no, no. I rolled wrong. I already rolled the damage. 11 bludgeoning. Didn't I? Yeah, I already rolled the damage. It was 11.
What was it before? Well,
I just rolled it twice. I shouldn't have rolled it twice.
I think I have 1 hit point if you rolled. I think I had 12. I'm like 99% certain I had 12 beforehand.
You were at 14. Because I.
Oh, was it 14?
It was 14, yeah.
I tried to block it.
You rolled a
with
1,
my-
2, 3
oh,
with like.
then.
But you rolled 1, 2, 3 for damage with 3d10s.
It's really bad.
Wait. It's a rock, right?
It's a rock, yeah.
I can use stiff leg missile.
It's not at
Right?
you.
It's not at you, though. Can you do that for other people? I don't think so. Hey, welcome in, welcome in.
Actually,
Thanks
not
for the
your
raid. I
name.
appreciate it. We're just playing some
Oh,
D&D.
it's
This
me.
campaign is called Doors
Yeah,
to Divinity. We're on chapter 4, episode 2. It's a long-running show, a generational campaign. You
I
can check it
guess
out
I can
on
only
YouTube.
use it if it's attack me.
Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Enjoy the show. Okay. Well,
Well, all right.
that was Mama's turn. She can only do one ranged attack. It's Ilir Nairne's turn next. He's going to punch the white using his unarmed strike. The 26 is going to hit. He deals 14 magical bludgeoning damage. He punches the gut. The Bobby Joe keels over. He is still stunned. He's then going to use... Ooh, hold on 1 second. Well, we're just going to do lots of damage. He's going to use Flurry of Blows.
I mean, isn't he gonna just reduce Bobby's hit point to 0?
Oh, right. He can stop. Right. I'm sorry. That's what I was going to do, and I messed it up. He uses his action to stop the trimmers, and then it automatically kills Bobby Joe. He's dead.
Guys, fuck you.
And he's going to move forward, take Kamaji with him. He did not... Does that count as an attack, though? I guess it does, right?
No, it's a free action.
No, it's a,
Oh,
well, it's not
free
a
action.
It's just an action.
Oh, yeah, it's an action.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right.
It's an action to trigger it. It's really what's really cool about it is that you can set it on somebody like a long time before,
Right.
and then trigger it randomly. Or
But
not
can
randomly,
I
but
can
like,
I extra attack though after it?
No,
Yeah, because it's not an attack, right?
no,
It's just
you'd
an
have
action.
to take the attack action. To
Right.
do that.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
You could
That's
still
sad.
take.
But...
You could still take a bonus action flurry of blows, for whatever key point that costs.
1.
No, I don't think I can do that. That's after you take
Why
the
not?
attack
No.
action.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Wait,
That is-
what?
Yeah. You can only do flurry blows
Yeah, but-
after you take an attack action, and I didn't do the
Yeah.
technically an attack, so
Oh.
can't do that.
No, you didn't.
Basically, he just focuses his mind, and you see the tremors on Bobby Joe cease, and then suddenly there's like an implosion inside of its body as it just sort of folds to the ground. It's now face down in the dirt. Ilir then moves towards Mama with Kamaji in tow. It goes to Kamaji next.
Alright. I could still attack from his back, right?
Yep.
Alright. Well. I'm still hung up on the Petey Pablo thing. I can't believe you guys don't know. Do you even know who that is?
No.
No.
Not you. Did you go to any dances while you were in high school?
Yeah, a little bit. Like in middle school and high school.
Yeah,
I
you've
guess.
definitely heard them. They
I'm
were
sure I
like-
have, yeah.
At your age bracket, I'm disappointed in you.
Hey, Mama Porcini knows.
Thank you.
They weren't ghetto enough.
I grew up in Vermont.
We were ghetto growing up. That is so true.
What is ghetto?
You can take that one.
Shit, I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Well, anyway, for the viewers and for Mama Porcini, my joke earlier was, big bone mama, come on and raise up. Pick up your club, swing it around your head just like a helicopter. But you guys ruined it earlier, so that was just for the cringiness of it.
I mean, I like it.
On my turn, I am going to. This song, I did say the song was called North Carolina. It's actually called Raise Up. Anyway,
I don't remember.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I can't do anything but I'm on his back. I can't do shit. I'm just gonna take a swing at Mama. 17 to hit. Oh wait, no, that's disadvantage too. Oh, still
That hits.
17. 14 slashing damage
Okay.
and another 4 thunder damage.
Okay. Takes full damage.
I do still have my bonus action. Nothing says I can't dodge. I'm gonna dodge.
True.
I know this sounds really stupid while I'm completely crippled and on someone's back, but taking the dodge action.
It's Ruin's turn.
Okay. I gonna come to here, of course. Wait, actually I can because my speed is half, so I gonna just stay here and throw my black metal card. Yeah. Then what?
It goes right between the rib cage and out the other side.
Okay. All right, another one. Extra attack. Yeah. Hey, that hit, right?
That hits.
Damage. Oh, full damage, 25.
Plus one more.
And okay, one more. One more. I'm gonna come to here.
Okay.
I can go to the back, so I'm gonna just punch him with flurry of blows. Yeah,
That hits.
another one.
That hits.
Did that both hit? Okay. So first is this will be 12.
Okay, you kill it.
Nice.
Mama crumbles into a pile of bones.
I smack his head, school to death, to ash. Yes.
The castle falls quiet. Or the compound, rather. The gate is open. You have a chance to flee.
Let's go, guys.
While you're talking amongst yourselves, I'm going to go ahead and award you the XP. Just give me a moment. You had technically 4 hateful wraiths in all of your combat over the last several weeks. Plus you have Mama and you have Bobby Joe, which is the real big one.
Yeah, but I bet, yeah, the fact that we killed Bobby Joe with an insta-kill is probably... I feel like they were insanely powerful and we got lucky.
They were very, very powerful. You basically
got,
cut off his legendary actions too, so...
I mean, he had, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had legendary actions, so, I mean, you automatically know that they're pretty powerful.
Oh, let's see. Elmond. Let's go. It's level 8. I'm going to say that Elmond is getting wiser.
I hate that.
Or we could say more charismatic. What do you think would fit?
I like more charismatic way more.
Do you?
I like
Okay.
I like him as like the kind of lovable oaf.
Gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
Like, he's always been like pretty like charismatic and like confident in himself. I feel
That's
like it just
true.
suits his character, and he's always been pretty dumb also. So I feel like it suits his character way more to be
Sure.
like that.
And
I only said wisdom because he's
he-
had so much experience with different philosophies. But yeah, what's up, Beast?
Oh, that's
he got
correct. That's actually.
He got Grizzlag staff.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
must affect.
I kind of
affect
actually I
something.
didn't think about that. You're right. He has really had like between
Teachers.
Chance and Fram and also just being around all of us. Like I feel like
Yeah.
they
And Grizzlag.
he really has seen a lot for his young age in terms of like like you said philosophies.
He
I like that.
he's gonna have a moment here actually as he the battle ends. He slings the axe back or his Gruzlock stick back on his back. Okay, he has like a sling for it. He looks over at all of you. I didn't think we were gonna make it out of there. I honestly thought I was gonna die there, you guys. I'm just glad that we're all safe and alive. I couldn't stomach another loss. But I know we don't have a lot of time to talk, but I just want to say that I'm really care about all you guys. And I saw some dark things down there, and dark things that have been sort of festering inside of me for some time now, and I realized that I have to let those things go if I want to survive this world. I can't give in to the hate that was building inside of me, and I just wanted to say sorry.
Kamaji immediately pukes over Ilir's shoulder, like, and it's just like a bunch of blood and shit. And he's like, "Well said. Can we go?"
We sure can, Kamaji. You're like a brother to me. And King Rig, I owe you a personal apology. I shouldn't be chasing titles and all this nonsense. It's honor enough just to serve by you. And I appreciate that. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna make you a junior champion for that.
It doesn't matter anymore, Rig. I'm not chasing positions.
Oh shit!
I just want to serve all of you best I can as your friend. And that's enough for me.
Oh my god, he's actually like a real person now. He's
Rick
actually
gives
a
him,
real
like, the highest
helpful and
honor he
meaningful.
can,
What the
and
fuck?
he gives him like a quiet, like meaningful nod.
Alright then.
What's next, you guys? Roll perception.
Here.
Welcome in, ants. Yeah, well, roll perception.
I want to
Fuck, I got
specifically. I
nothing.
want to specifically, like tune my perception check into Elman's balls and and, like how they like whether they dropped or not right there.
Besides, Brillis has disadvantage too, since Brillis never took any exhaustion.
There's the darkness in Prince Elman's gaze appears to have lifted. He seems lighter and a little bit taller. Maybe not in a physical sense, but he seems to just be holding his posture.
Yeah,
in
his
a
shoulders
way.
are square.
Yeah. He just seems like he's finally let go of something. This experience has definitely worn him down, but he feels somewhat enlightened by it. And he feels like he's maybe not a child anymore. You know, he's an adventurer like the rest of you. He's younger than you, but he's seen the world now. Okay.
He's seen the world now. Has he though? Cause
Well, yeah.
had a out of character chat where I was told we'd seen very little.
That is true, but he's had lots of
I'm just messing
experiences.
with you. I'm just messing with you.
That is very true, though. Okay, now. Oh, he's level
Can I
8.
share that?
That's so fucking crazy.
Can I share that with the other guys?
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
They were there for that. Yeah, I was like questioning Matt about like how much of the map we had seen because we got a good little chunk of it, you know, with the like with the ocean map, especially. And I was like, I feel like we've gotten like, you know, at least like 25-ish% or something. I think I started out even higher than that.
Yeah.
And I think I started out like 40, and then he was like, "Oh, no, definitely not even close." I was like, 25? Like, probably not even 10.
Wow.
Last
It's
thing.
the world map.
And I like even had a factoring in. I even like factored into like I was like I'm extrapolating for the fact that like we know that there's like a turtle city and like this other city, and like I'm extrapolating for like the area around those cities is gonna look like, you know, what we think it looks like. It's like, and he said even so, it's not even close.
It's huge. It's a huge map. That's what will make it
Wanna go to
last for a
Turtle
long time.
City?
I know. I want to go to Turtle City too. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it could be kind of cool to. I mean, there might be a whole other campaign that takes place in an area of the same world we haven't even like
Yeah.
been a part of.
True. Okay. It is. What are we doing? Oh, right. You rolled perception. You do notice we notice those things about Prince Elmond. I would say that Rig, he rolled an 11. What else did we get? Rig rolls the highest. He notices something, but he notices it after a few minutes. When you look over, you see like the rocks sort of jittering on the ground. Like they're dancing. You look down at the ground, then suddenly the soil is like, it's like trembling. And you feel a shaking beneath your feet.
It
Only
appears to
red?
me that the rocks are moving or dancing or something. Now, I'm not a fan of dancing, and I think we should get out of here while the getting's good.
Yeah, let's go home.
This can't be
Oh,
good.
this place.
Something must be on its way here. We should get back to the portal as soon as we can.
Oh, I think that's a very good idea. Oh, we should not linger. Follow me, quickly.
Ilir Nairne takes you out, and you guys return back to the Shadowlands. As you escape the compound, the statue sort of disappears in the distance behind the shadowy haze. You see this rising darkness that seems to be moving like a cloud coming closer to that statue. And you can see, like maybe moments later, actually, we'll say hours later, because you've kind of gone pretty far at this point. There was apparently some kind of like large number of cavalry, just cloaked in shadows, that have approached the gate of the compound. And these shadowy figures have stepped off the horses, and they're now like moving around the perimeter of the statue, searching for what had happened. You guys are at a pretty considerable distance now, and you move back to the portal. Go ahead and roll survival checks for your travel back to the Hive Gate. Let's see where you end up.
We still got disadvantage.
Should I be rolling?
Everybody besides Brillis.
Is it survival check more about like us like walking or just like observing things? Because I'm not actually like walking at all.
It's more about observing things.
Okay. Then I will roll it. I'm gonna do real good.
You guys fail your survival check along the way. Let's see.
Now,
Where is...
Prince
Okay.
Elmond and Ilir Nairne roll theirs.
Yes, I will do that next. And...
I do have one spell slot left. Can I use this to help us? I can.
It fails. Kamaji, you are knocked out on the trip back. You're stable, but you're unconscious. There's nothing that you
Never
can do.
mind.
Everybody else,
Never mind.
you do notice that one of the shadows is possibly chasing you. You guys have hidden amongst the rocks. Everyone except for Kamaji needs to roll a stealth check.
Check. Yeah.
Nice. That's 3 successes so far. 4 successes. Okay. You guys are good. You managed to quiet everyone, and you hide behind these rocks. Ooh, nat 1. Hold on, I gotta go back and check now. Let's see. Our stealth
I'm
started
gonna
here.
have Brillis use his Tides of Chaos to get advantage on his. Still did really bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna
hold
give
on.
myself a. Yeah, that won't make a big difference to Ben Luck.
You failed. You failed your stealth check.
Thorolf just like trips and falls really loudly. Sorry for tripping.
One minute while I grab this.
I just fell and hugged the ground.
There is no point in hiding from me. Come out from beneath the wall and face me, you rats.
Who the fuck are you?
You would not understand my name and my tongue. Now come out from behind the wall and face your death.
Wait, why Kamaji is dead?
He's not dead. He's just unconscious. Stable.
Oh.
I found you. There is no point in hiding or running. You will be brought back to the prison, and you will tell us where the artifact is. Do you understand me? Nothing to say? Very well.
Roll initiative.
What we do here?
Right. Oh yeah. The stealth is advantage.
Okay.
Should I roll
What
initiative?
is this thing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it just so we have it in there.
Hold on.
Okay. Prince Elman goes first. He stands up from behind the wall. We're not afraid of you, and we're not going to run. You're going to regret those words. He is going to spend his last rage. He had them already there. Okay. And he is going to, he's got, let's see, 2 levels of exhaustion, so he can move regular speed. Is that correct, or is it halved?
2, you can move.
Yeah. Okay. He is going to dash. He can go 80 feet. Actually, he's going to go 40 feet. And he's going to use his light crossbow. Sorry, Greslock. Sometimes you got to fight from a distance. Nat 20. Eat my arrows, asshole. 13 points of piercing.
Badass.
Let's see.
Nice shot, kid.
He has resistance to non-magical damage. This is a regular light crossbow, so he only takes 6 points. He's going to attack again with the crossbow. Oops. That's going to miss. That's his turn. Kamaji. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can wake yourself from your stupor. You are awake. Oh, you are awake still. 15 is enough. Or 16 is enough. That would have given you something else if you had that 20, but that's okay.
I'm muted. How many hit points do I give myself? Just one?
Yep.
All right. Is that my action?
That was your action for that turn. You are awake and can take
Okay.
actions on subsequent turns.
Am I behind this wall?
You have full cover behind the wall.
Can I take a bonus action to hide?
Yes, I'll allow that.
I mean, I'm a rogue, so like I can, that's the only reason I can do that. Oh wait, disadvantage. 22.
That passes. He does not know you're there.
I mean, woo!
Let's go.
Something's looking up for me.
Ruin, it's your turn.
Well, first thing I'm gonna come to here, and so drink a potion, just bonus action, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna drink a potion.
I just thought of something so funny. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I'm gonna drink.
Don't forget about your exhaustion levels, East, too, that you have. Just I don't know what level you're at yet, but
I have 2.
okay. Just ability checks and your speed is halved.
Yeah. I drink a potion,
Okay.
and for my action, I'm gonna choose dash and come to here.
Okay. Nice.
And that's my turn.
It is he is going to take a legendary action if he can. Hold on.
I thought you couldn't do it right before your turn. I thought it had to be the turn before yours.
End of another
Maybe I'm
creature's
wrong.
turns.
Okay, maybe it's you can't take it at the end of your turn. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Choose to make an attack or cast a cantrip. Okay, he is going to taunt Elmond. He's within 120 feet. Elmond can choose to make an attack or cast a cantrip requiring an attack roll, targeting the Slaughter Knight. I'm going to choose to take the ranged attack. Right. Yep. So he's going to choose to do this. 17 misses. And because it misses, the Slaughter Knight gains 20 temporary hit points.
Oh. Slaughter Knight.
Okay, and that was... I'm going to count that as all my legendary actions. Otherwise, it's way too overpowered. And then it goes to Slaughter Knight's turn. It is going to move toward Elmond. It can go... It's going to dash. That's where he ends up. Let me make sure of that. It does not hit its prey. It has a thirsting blade. So if it does not hit its prey with an attack on its turn while in combat with its prey, it loses 10 hit points at the end of its turn. So he's going to lose 10 of those temporary hit points for not being able to attack. He gets frustrated. And then it goes to Brillis.
Well, you know, dear friend, you're about as out of place as an R12 buckle on a slingback, if you know what I mean there.
I do not know what you mean. Tell me where the artifact is now.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
You will.
He's going to fireball so that it only hits number 4.
Okay.
He's centered somewhere way out that way.
Sure.
And Dex saving throw.
Oof, man. On a +1. Okay. 17.
Alright, so I'm going to use my end luck penalty to subtract from that. And that is takes you down to one more, it would have been full damage. You needed because it was a saving throw of 15.
Okay.
It's only half damage, but you do take 12 fire damage.
It is further reduced by his fire resistance. It goes down to 6 damage as the flames sort of just pass over his armor. Oops.
I'm not a fan of what you just did there, you know.
There goes.
Alright, that ends. Well, actually, no. I'm also going to regain my my Tides of Chaos by immediately having that trigger something chaotic.
92.
And if you die in the next minute, he will come back to life reincarnated.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's how he became a human a couple of sessions ago. He could turn back into a halfling.
Oh my god.
That would be so funny.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Welcome in, Quirky. Okay, that is going to go to... Yeah, you can't do that anything yet, so it's going to go to Rig.
Alright, how long has it been since we left the compound?
A few hours, maybe 3 hours or so.
Okay, so then he's going to have to recast Hunter's Mark. He'll do that. Then he is going to shoot him. So first it is 18 to hit.
That misses.
He's going to do it again. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and so that is, let's see, the
Non-magical piercing.
so part of it is magical, so that would be half 13. That's 6. That's 10 total piercing damage.
10 total. Okay. Got it. All right, and then it goes to Ilir Nairne. Ilir is going to move here. He has 60 feet of walk speed, so he's going to take the advantage on this. And he's going to use his
Everything.
unarmed attack. 15 with advantage. A 23 is going to hit. He also uses, as a free action, Quivering Palm. This guy's going to make the Constitution saving throw. A 22 passes. This is going to be the same as my stunning strike, so yes.
Dude, that's crazy that that's only 3 key points and you can do it as many times as you want.
Yeah, it's really
I guess,
nuts.
I mean, it's a capstone feature, so... But I take back everything I said about it being underwhelming.
It is really good.
3 key point is pretty
Okay.
many.
Yeah, but for a chance at an insta-kill or, at worst, 10d10 is pretty nuts.
That's true.
He's going to use his extra attack.
This
You
is
know what?
actually the
You know what? Hold on. He's gonna do this.
Stun him. Stun him.
No, he's gonna
Stun him.
use Flurry of Blows.
Stun him. You could put stunning strike on a flurry of blows attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stun his ass.
But I really want to use Quivering Palm 2 more times on each of these of these
Wow.
strikes and end him in 1 hit. Because I take 2 more unarmed strikes now, and I could put Quivering Palm on each of those.
Wait, what? you got
I see what
so
you're
many.
trying to do.
Advantage.
I don't know.
Both of those work, so I could put Quivering Palm twice. I'll roll the damage first.
Oh my god, you know what it says? You can only have one creature under the effect. It doesn't say that you can't stack the
Yeah.
effect on one creature.
So then he's going to roll Constitution saving throw. I hope I'm doing that right. I believe I am. This is
What
going
are
to
you
be...
doing?
I said I'm just hoping I'm using that feature right. He has to do it 2 more times. That fails. I don't need to do it twice, but he is now under the effects.
It's correct rules as written.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't speak to as intended, but definitely seems like it's probably a niche case of rules as written.
The thing is I'm
Like,
down to
like-
4 key points. So
well, it's just like you're not gonna often fight an enemy where you're willing to chance all those extra key points when you have the prospect of an insta death. So not many people would ever choose to stack that on there like that. But I get what you're doing. Like, this guy is fucked, clearly.
Yeah, he is super scary. So I'm hoping to insta kill him, and then we will finish it off. But he does fail, so he is under the effects of the trimmers. So next turn, Ilir can cause them to stop and instant kill him.
But even if he is fail on the first one, you don't even need to do the next.
Correct.
Second one.
Yeah, I just do it out of habit now, so I don't, I always roll everything just as like a remember to do it. So I'm trying to get better at not forgetting shit.
But that make you like you will spend 3 more key point.
Yeah, he said you have 3. You should have 3 extra
Oh,
key
I'm
points.
sorry. You're right. You're right. I fucked up. So it's 7 then. Okay. And then let's see. So then it goes to Thorolf.
Right. Thorolf is still pretty slow, so he can only get about this far. He's not close enough to do any stuff with his hammer, so he's just going to use Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Remember that thing that Brilla said about the shoes? That's you.
Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
14.
You passed.
Okay. That could have worked. It wasn't,
It's a cantrip. It's a cantrip, so it doesn't really. Yeah, there's no effect if he passes. It just brushes right off that devastating result.
Okay. Anything else?
Except for Thorolf, he's moving slow. He's still exhausted.
Round 2, Prince Elman's turn. He is going to drop the light crossbow and use Grezlock's stick. He has advantage. It hits for a 19. He deals 13 bludgeoning plus the rage, so 15. He then attacks again. Nat 20. Oof. 12, 14 damage. Kamaji's turn.
Alright. I am like so far useless. I am just aggressively useless. So I'm gonna do something funny instead.
Okay.
And also gonna. This also serves the purpose of alleviating my burden on the party in this battle here. Which way is the portal, and how far away are we from it?
You guys, the portal, you guys are hours away.
Okay, that's what I
Like
what I
9
figured, but
hours.
which way?
It's to the south
Towards-
of the map.
Towards the south of the map?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do some, and you can make me roll for this if you'd like. But I want to do some quick trigonometry for in Kamaji's head to realize. You know what? Never mind. I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna cast fall on myself at a like. Is it relatively flat towards the south?
Yeah, it was I believe I had said it was pretty flat until the compound. So
How
yeah,
far away is that?
back to the portal. It's like 9 hours from where you're at.
Oh, so it's flat for like 9 hours.
Yeah, it's like a desolate
okay.
hellscape,
Okay.
shadowscape.
Well, I'm gonna fall. I'm just gonna cast fall on myself at like an angle of like 3 whatever. It doesn't matter what percentage, like what degrees, like just like a very small degree, so I float along the top of the ground.
'Kay.
I'm going to die when I fall, no matter what angle I choose, basically. So I'm basically just taking myself out of the fight 500 feet at the cost of going down.
Okay.
So
Move
I'm
your
outta here.
character off the map.
I'll even move him 500 feet off the map, just for you.
Thank you. Wow, it's far. Oh my god.
And he's downed.
Okay. I just see Kamaji fly away between you, Rig and Brillis. You could see him collapse in the distance 500 feet, knocked out.
Yeah, just see what I think I saw.
Wait,
No,
wait.
Can
Can I
That's
try
di-
something crazy? Can I try something crazy because, like...
That's death
just
saves now.
because... No, I know, but I
Yeah.
want to try something crazy because of that.
Okay.
I want to try and do a sleight of hand check to, like, as I'm falling, I want to, like, throw up. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I just have I have a bonus action. I can just take a potion and I can actually try and survive this. I was gonna try and do something crazy where, like, as I'm falling, I, like, throw a potion to, like, fall in my mouth as I collapse. But I'm like, I could also just take a greater potion of healing and almost certainly survive this. So I'm just gonna do that instead.
Okay.
15 health. So I would have had 16 health total.
Okay.
And
500 feet.
500 feet, but and on a completely flat plane, I could effectively fall just like 10 feet if it's totally flat.
Wait a minute. You mean so after falling 500 feet, you stop and then fall to the ground vertically, correct?
Yeah, so I changed the direction of gravity.
I see.
I'm just saying, like, how flat is it really matters, because like my degrees of elevation is its mass, like if I can be at like 0.1 degree of elevation, then I won't fall at all.
I'll tell you what.
At like 1 degree.
I'll tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll a d20, okay? And there's obviously gonna be elevation changes on the ground. You're just at the highest point right now. If you roll a nat 1, you fall 50 feet into like a ditch or something, okay? If you fall at a 10, then it's just 10 feet. And if you fall at a 20, there's no damage roll.
Okay.
50 feet. I cannot believe I rolled that one. So you have to roll 5d6 for the fall damage. You're at the bottom.
5d6 is still like a chance that
There's still a chance.
survive this.
I can't
not
believe
a
I
good
rolled in that
chance.
one.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
god, you were so close. Oh no, this is bad.
I mean, this is what my original plan was anyway. I just came up with a better one.
Yeah. Oh. This is going to come down
It's
to
okay.
death saves, though. Oh my god. Okay. Ruin's turn. I'm nervous for you.
All right.
You just saw Kamaji out of the corner of your eye take off 500 feet and fall down into a ditch.
To where?
In a ditch, like a little hole.
I saw that.
You saw him take off and then disappear. Yeah, so you assume that he fell beneath the ground level. You know that there's no massive holes. This one is probably is a deeper one. It's about 50 feet.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna. I'm too slow now, though.
Too
well,
slow.
I'm gonna throw my black metal card first. Huh. I hit.
That hits.
Damn it. That's 23.
Okay, 23 damage.
And I'm gonna come to here. The second extra attack, I'm gonna use unarmed strike and with my stunning strike. Huh. Ah, fuck.
That misses.
All right.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
You don't
I
have to use stunning strike. You can choose to use stunning strike after you hit.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't
Okay.
have to declare it beforehand.
Okay. I still got bonus action, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to punch him again. Oh yeah. Did I hit?
18 hits.
Nice. So now I use stunning strike. Huh. So this will be 9 damage.
Okay,
9
got it.
bludgeoning, and it's magical.
Stunning strike.
And stunning strike.
Make sure you mark it. 16.
Well, he passed. Ah, all right.
Okay.
He marked it earlier.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay, he is going to use a legendary action. He's going to attack to hit you.
Me?
Yep.
All
Let me
right.
check something. Nat 20.
Holy fuck.
30 damage.
I gotta use parry.
Okay.
Yeah. 23.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that's 7 damage.
Very well. He's then going to take
Right.
his turn. He is going to
Ooh,
use...
slash.
He gets 3 melee attacks. He's going to use Brutal Slash on Ruin to start a 21 to hit. Does that hit? It does, I believe.
Yeah.
Have you re-equipped your armor? Because you got all your stuff back. Oh, you don't have armor. You're a monk. Duh.
Yeah, but
You had something else, though, I thought. I can't remember.
the agile parry. But I'm thinking if I can use agile parry. Agile parry is a attack action.
Oh, it's an action.
Oh
You
yeah,
can...
I can use agile parry. Yeah.
Okay. What happens when that...
Because it didn't say I need to hit. I actually use the
Okay.
But he still hit me though.
Oh,
Got
okay.
21 AC, so he still hit me.
24 slashing damage. He's then going to
Right.
take another attack on you. Let's see. Let's see if he scores. Also, did I hit you with a? Oh, I see. That was on his legendary though, so that doesn't count. So he's gonna do it again. He's gonna do flash strike. Actually, he does a 20 to hit you, misses. He is going to then teleport up to 15 feet to a point within 5 feet of its target. It will be here. He's within 5 feet of you, but he's now over on this side. His attack still missed. Let's see. The slaughterhouse can teleport up to 15 feet to a point within 5 feet of the target before making the attack. So then he hits you. He misses. He does not get the advantage because he missed. And then he takes his third action. He's going to use Brutal Slash again on Prince Elmond. And that hits. 20 damage, knocking Prince Elmond out. He's then going to move 30 feet to here. That's his turn. He's recovered his legendary action, so Brillis' turn. Brillis. Uh-oh. What happened? Did I lose internet? Whoa.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.